next day. It is actually, when this thing flips to spring, it'll be the 15th year. We have 23 people. This is my river here, where I'm going to put in this trading post eventually. Right now we don't have any stone, so I can go pick up stone. There's stone to be had on the ground, but I'd like to get the stone quarry built here. Kind of rely on that kind of quarrying rather than, picking up all the stones. There are some stones that can still be picked up though safely. And that would be stones that are in the farming area. That's what I've been working on. You can't see too many of them. You have to go quite a ways out. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag this road out farther, whether it gets built or not. But it gives me a line where I can actually drop in some of these, so they don't have to drag this stuff completely into the main area. They can just put it out here a ways. Even out this far. That's good enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and have them pick up the stone out here as well. I think that's just about it. Except for off the road a ways. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've already done all this. There's the stone there. A little bit of stone here too. Some stone here. There's stone there. I can't pick that up though because there's a building marked for that spot. You can't grab that once you have a building put down. I'll just leave it. Have a building put there. It's not being put there. It is allocated for that location. It's not going to go anyplace. And it has to wait. And all that stuff can't be taken off of there, but it will as soon as we put a go on this building. The problem with this building is this requires building supplies, and we're a long ways away from being able to do that. I just wanted to make sure that spot was reserved because it's centrally located, close in to where our main hub of our business, or our actual people live, so that this stuff can all flow this direction to town from the farming district. So I needed to make sure, because I've actually built where I actually blocked myself in and I didn't have any way to put storage in between my, to where everybody was and to the farming area, and it was kind of a mess. So this time you just put it here, put the magazine there, that way it's guaranteed to have that spot. And you may, before you even get to that point, you may actually put in another barn or two here, just because this won't come into play before you'll have farming. I'm pretty sure. Alright, it is springtime. We're 4 minutes into this. So, how is the leather? 24. So occasional leather might mean quite a bit of leather, right? I am going to actually, I'm getting to the point now where I can probably dedicate this business here to just doing one thing, and that would be making tools. You can see that the tool numbers are not going up very quickly. So I'm going to probably go out here into the farming country here. Probably over on this side, where the magazine is, I'm going to create a road. wild shepherd won't be there very long. I think maybe I just come off this road. And I'm going to need a blacksmith. I'm gonna put him in a corner like this. Just like that. And we're gonna need this fairly quickly. Okay, we need to put somebody in here. As a doctor? No, we don't. We'll just go ahead and have the medical clinic available to us. That might be one of the things that you will put under the camera here. You know, things you want to get to quickly. To the medical clinic. I'm not going to do that or set that up yet. We're still a fairly small community. I can find it pretty quickly. It's right over here. Reserve of tools is fine. That was winter of 14. We are good to go on the tools. And we will be fine, but we're going to get ourselves a blacksmith anyway, because we're getting to the point, like I said, where we're going to be able to just dedicate the workshop to just maybe making coats. Getting to the point now where we've got lots of leather. And we're going to have wool too, so... Well, the wool can't be done here, so we'll have to get ourselves a tailor for that. We'll do the blacksmith first, though. Or should I? This workshop is doing pretty good right now, isn't it? Being able to keep up and make enough tools. Do we have other avenues for tools? No, we don't. Tools are more critical than clothing. I mean, these people, they have been known to run around here naked, so... I would say we probably want to make sure that we do the tools. Yeah, probably the blacksmith is best, just to be sure. The clothing will come probably pretty quickly. I think I want to set up a district for that, though. Not here. Not in a farming area. But some place where we can just say, well, this area is just going to be for... you know, the tailors and the other things. And it should be close to water. And we're going to be doing our trading over here, in this area, right in this area. And maybe, you know, maybe on the other side. This is here. We could do it back this way. I don't think we've done anything back here yet, and we'd probably be able to do some of our other mining things in this area. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that I can continue on back here. Let's try to put a road in. Before I do this, let's check out some other alternatives. That's not... Some of these areas, I've looked at these before, and they're just inaccessible until later on because of their, you know, the way they're set up inside of these, you know, these canals and ravines and all the mountains around blocking you from getting anywhere. This is really easy for farmland. We're going to need all that land. But getting back up into here requires you to bridge. And that really only gains you access to this little area. I think you can get through here, but your farmland will extend back up into here. Probably over here, too. Back here, you can't really get to. Unless you're way down here, and we're not anywhere near that area yet. So really, we're kind of stuck. This is the place. Let's just do it here. So let's put the roads in. After we get past here, let's go just right about to there and cut down practically to the river. Maybe all the way to the river. And then we're going to cut across this way. Probably to about there. Down to there. Across there. I'm trying to keep the sizes on each side of the road to be, large enough where I can actually put a building there of some sort. Anyway, I'm going to start with the same kind of medieval shop as the one we did for the blacksmith. We're going to come into and into on both sides, so it's not tucked in there too tight. So much stuff, so many things to build, so few people to work with. We still need more nomads, just to fill the jobs that we can create. How's this guy doing? He hasn't found anything, has he? I think we're gonna just go ahead and curtail him, like so. I'm gonna go over to his location. We're gonna find that building, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Is that right? Yes. It's set to be thrown away. That's fine. It's in my farmland. Now I could resettle him elsewhere if I want to get my domestic animals up from there. I guess I probably should have checked before I did that to how many he had actually caught. Maybe he's bringing, 2 in. But, I should have did that. I should have. Okay, so we're putting the building down here. Let's go ahead and put in a few of these. This area back over here is worthless anyway. Can't do much with it. Let's turn. Go ahead and put one here, maybe here. Maybe over here. That way there's plenty of places for the workers to drop the goods off that they clear from this piece of land. Let's go over to this one. Make sure we have the same kind of setup. I'm going to go up the page. Which seems counterintuitive. Put those there. That's probably already cleared, right? Oh, of course it is. They're bringing goods over here. 2 builders will be over here real soon. What else are we working on? Okay, rough tools, 35 coats. We're not doing anything. Let's go ahead and flip this to, well, let's wait till this is done. Oh, here's a log cabin being finished. Great. Forgot about you. Let's turn. So you can see the front door a little bit. Oh, I already got the pathway up to it. So they'll be filling it with food. We're really doing well on food. Firewood is great. Wood is improved. And that's without the dense tree shed, which we're going to be doing pretty soon, I would imagine. Things that are more important keep coming up that need to be done. So, this is their house. Shamaria, Elnora. These people just moved in here? Okay. working on this. We've got nomads. We have a doctor now. We can have a doctor. 4. Let's go ahead and look at the food supply, look at the tools, the clothing. We're short on clothing. Oh well. We're not going to get all butthurt and Butney about a little nudity, are we? Go ahead, join our club. We're nice people. Let me see. Medieval blacksmith is nearly done. Let's go over there. We will need somebody to run this place. Iron tools? We don't have any iron. We can do rough tools here. We're going to go ahead and set somebody in here to do rough tools. And we have somebody doing rough tools over here and pressing our what do they call it? The limit. So let's go ahead and up this limit. And do the same thing with clothes as well. So when we get to it, we're going to be upping that limit quite a bit and trying to sell some, because you know they go for a good price. And if we can make a lot of it, we've got the wool and the the leather and the iron ore to do it, to make the tools. And we're good. I'm going to go ahead and close this because I don't think we're going to shut this one off ever again. This is a permanent building, that's going to have a worker in it all the time. School, we got 3 students, 6. We're probably running a little deficit on the housing. That's true. That's fixable. And yeah, you see, this is going to be done really soon, and we just don't have much housing here. These people are all living here. We need some more houses. A couple of them are builders too. They deserve to have a nice house. This area is a little tough. Because we're going to have this big mine back here, isn't it? This one? Yeah, it's right here. So you kind of have to be out of range of these things. That leaves you with the sewing area back here. Look at this. Dry goods. Can't make any more. I thought for sure we had upped this. I'm sure I did. What does dry goods mean? Textiles. Minerals. So this would go under textiles on dry goods, marble wood. I've seen weirder things like this. We got 920 marble, so I don't know what they're talking about. We need to get this person starting to create statues with this. We also need to get the trading post together. We have 140 logs. We do. Do we have the stone? We do not. Things are holding us back. Because I don't want to strip the land of all the stone. And there wasn't particularly a lot here to start with. It wasn't a huge amount. There's still some here and there. This is probably safe to pull some of this. Let me go ahead and couple of these back here. I don't think I ran them back this far, you know? Yeah, you gotta put them downwind from, you know, from here going down the road this way. You know, if you put these things down this way when they're not picking anything, until you start picking this stuff, they won't even use them. Everything needs to be down here. I think I put some down here. That's good enough. Now, the Taylor's being built right here. 2 builders on it. We have 6 laborers who are probably not doing much of anything. One of them can be our statue carver. We can get this trailer post work. Figuring we are going to get this stone eventually, right? Did I even pick it? I probably didn't. Let's go ahead and grab this stone. This stone. This stone. Late autumn. Getting up towards the end of our year. The weather's terrible. Nobody wants to come out and work on this this tailor shop here. It's been terrible. It's a nice day today. Get out here and work on this. There he is. Have a nice nap. Lamont Gomer. Okay, Lamont Gomer. There were a couple of builders that were living in the hostel over here. I wonder if that's it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Lamont Gomer. Love it. Oh, look. I came over here and I didn't know what I was seeing. Oh, what's that? Building the next stage. Actually, it's done. The next stage, completion. What do you want to do here? The other one is making lots and lots of tools, I think. This one here we can make wool coats. Make wool coats. We got wool to burn, 120. We can put somebody in here. That way we can be well-dressed settlers, right? Since we've been kind of poorly dressed up to this point. Cemetery, right? That one, I don't know. We'll probably use that one. This one over here. Didn't make anybody dizzy, did it? I gotta cut a tree down. I guess I'll do it. We've only lost one person, two. The 2 founders, everybody else here that's moved here has survived. Actually doing quite well. There's 5 stars. That means everybody's just absolutely delighted to live here. I said we better do something about that. We don't want this happening. Actually, I'd like to put in a nice local pub, but in order to do that, I need to have ales and stuff like that. You need to either trade for it or make it yourself. And I think you can get one of these drinking establishments, like this. Wait, where is these? Just the local tavern? Pilgrim's Rest. Medieval tavern. Well, yeah, let's do something like that. It's fairly cheap. I just wonder if you do something like this. Really nice looking building too. If you do something like this, are they gonna actually make the booze themselves? Now I'm gonna put it here. And not too close, because this is a building that expands in size. I'm not sure it expands off this side, but I think it does. So I don't want to get too close. Even dip it back here a ways. And the trees a bit. Okay. So now we got a drinking establishment. Hopefully it will actually make its own ale. But what will it make ale out of? Do we have anything we can make ale out of? I think I'm jumping the gun here a little bit. Mushrooms. Ale out of mushrooms. It does beg the question, what is labor doing around here? I don't think that they're doing this anymore. And actually, I have a gatherer. I just want to get some of these things picked. I feel like we're about to get in trouble with the health police because I'm underfeeding my people. Let's just go ahead and clear the lands of all of the stuff, and I can always prioritize things if anything needs to be done right away. I don't think that there's really any great need for anything right now. We're doing okay. We got a hold on that small quarry just because it takes a lot to build it. Medieval tavern's not really that important. So I'm gonna uncheck this. Or unditto that. It's a little ditto sign. Unditto this. And just go ahead and let the builders hustle on over here and work on this quarry. Yeah. I'm gonna need to have people working this quarry. It is late winter, and I guess I'm gonna have to leave it right here. Hey, she's still wearing nomad wear. Anyway, gotta go. And good night. Good day.